Hey there guys, name is Fen, playing a silly mission, and by silly I mean fun and different. Thanks for checking out Fables of the Penitent Thief. In this mission you play Busby, a reformed burglar with a bit of a problem. Busby is not to be confused with Bubsy. In this 3D game, it's actually good, as opposed to that other guy's 3D game, which is not. Oh ho, you must explore the town, speak with the people there, and embark on a series of adventures with puzzle solving, navigational challenges, and even a little stealth. Stealth in a stealth game? What madness is this? We hope you have a ton of fun with our mission, The Team. Let's go! It's a wonderful warm spring day. Make sure you take it easy. I'm sure that there's not going to be any sort of gameplay issue. Good morning! Now, you may have noticed I didn't upload any videos the last few days. This is because I'm a jerk. No. Basically, you know... Oh, excuse me. Pull my mic down. This is because... some days I don't feel up to doing a video, and I feel like I have to anyway, and it just doesn't turn out very good. Or, you know, whatever, and I you know, it seems like 15 minutes a day, it's, you could fit that into any schedule, and yeah, but I have to be at the computer longer than that to properly, you know, do the video and watch it and make sure it encodes properly, and, you know, all that sort of nonsense, and, so, basically, if I feel like I want to take a day or 2 or 3 off or whatever, I'm just gonna do that, because that's what I'm gonna do, so, deal with it, I guess. Anyways, this is like a mission, you know. Dear diary, boy, I'm in a pickle for sure. I was caught red-handed as the thief who nabbed the king's loot. Personally, I think my wife ratted me out. But rather than toss me in the dungeon where I belong, the king has asked me to return everything I've stolen. He thinks I know where it all is, but I have a nasty secret. I don't have a clue. But if I can track it all down and return it to the castle, I'll get a full pardon. Well, I stole it all once, I can do it again. Time to get to work. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, the moral to this story is, don't marry. Your wife will rat you out. Yeah, jeez. Well, yeah, so basically this is an adventure mission that pushes the Dark Engine to new heights, or at least to new sidewayses. Busby, what have you been doing all this time? Don't you know there's work to be done? There's no more time to waste. A man is waiting for you at the castle's gate, and possibly for me. You have to give back all the king's treasures you've stolen. Get to, you lazy bum! Oh, properly reprimanded. I bet I can name all the king's things. You've stolen, don't believe me. The crown, the scepter, the chalice, the ring, the amulet, and the toothbrush. You're gonna find them all and give them back to the king, right? Please, Daddy, it would make Mommy happy if you did. Don't be so lazy all the time, Daddy. Some words just don't sound right when spoken with a deep growling voice. And I guess this is Oblivion doors, you know. Well, there's my family. I have a wife who doesn't really like me. This is the typical West American style thing. And there's a cheese shop. I wonder if I can get into some crazy argument with the guy like, oi, what kind of cheese you got? You got like Venezuelan beaver cheese? You got regular cheese? No, you don't? Haha, everybody knows how this is going to end. Well, anyways, I guess I need 5, you know, whatever currency happens to be in this world to buy that. Busby, come to do a little shopping. As you know, all of the shops in town trade apples for their wares. Well, but of course. Apples, but of course. To buy an item, just use your apple collection on the item on the counter. A sign will always tell you how many apples that item costs. Some items won't be for sale until you have a quest where you need it. I hope that helps, Busby. Oh, yes, well, I guess it does help. I mean, you know, what's this guy's deal? Hey, Busby, the whole town's talking about you. Don't act so surprised, and it's a good thing, too. Everyone knows you stole the king's treasures and sold them all off. If you ask the right people, I'm sure they'll help you track them all down. Hey, don't look at me, I've already told you all I'm gonna... Oh, well, if that's the sort of rude gesture I can expect from a guy who is not a shaggedy bum over there. And don't these flowers look just
popping out of the screen real for some reason. It looks like real cardboard. That's a strange thing to say, but it's actually true. In this mission, you can collect Easter eggs with smiley faces on them, and there are a bunch of them. I can't really remember how many, possibly like 20 or 30 or something, and, you know, if you collect them, it's fun. Their wizard is a menace. Anyone who goes into his tower never comes out. As soon as a king's kingliness is restored, we need to petition them to drive that wizard out. Oh, really? Well, I guess I can drive that wizard out, maybe. I mean, I am, after all, a super powerful thief. Love the high-res textures, and by high-res, I mean medium for today's standards, but this is a game with very high standards because it's a freaking awesome fun mission, and oh my god, it sure is great. I guess I don't have any... Yes, there's an egg up there. It was like one of the last I found, and in the official thread, people were also focused on finding the Easter eggs that the creators were slightly miffed that nobody was talking about the actual mission's awesomeness and was just talking about Easter eggs. So I guess I'm going to continue that tradition. Oh, sounds about the house. How thusly you roll. Well, it looks like there might be an egg up there. Oh, yes, there is. Well, I'm just spotting them all over the place, but I don't have the means to do that yet. So, yeah, you might notice the walls are squiggling around, and some people complained that it was a little too much and that the visual sense is a little over-sensified, and maybe, but it still looks kind of cool. I saw the king's scepter once. It was a beautiful thing, gold covered in gems. Amazing. It was the craftsman who showed it to me up in his home north of the castle. I have no idea how he got his hands on the king's scepter, but there it was, plain as day. He keeps it locked tight in a safe, of course. Hey, aren't you Busby the thief? Funny how a thief could just walk around town with nobody caring, you know, title of thief, you know, it's an old school town. Drat, I guess I shouldn't have told you all that. Oh yes, well, you know, I guess you shouldn't have, but that's okay because, you know, I'm going to make use of it. Lost? Lost? Well, I don't really know if I'm lost, but I guess I'll go into the Lost shop where I can freaking buy some energy drink that'll be horribly bad for me.
Oh dear, Busby, you look lost. Maybe I can help you out. The town has 5 squares. You entered my shop from Fountain Square, which is also the central square. To the north of Fountain Square is the King's Castle, and beyond that is the North Plaza Square. I am a puberty teenager. North Square has the clock tower, the baker, and the craftsman's house, and an arrow shop. Directly south of here is Gardener's Square, and east of that is Apple Tree Square. North of Apple Tree Square is Lazy Square. You can get to the upper level from there if you want to visit the Captain, Mouchy, or buy a hat. Related to incidents that I would want to do, I guess. There's more, of course, but those are the main points. I hope this helps. Well, I don't know. I wasn't really lost, but thanks anyway, lady. You know, just quite appreciated there. Who the hell are these guys? The Sunshines is hey, the apostrophe is like put in the right place. That's crazy incredible. What's your deal? Hey, mister, what's your name? Busby? That's a funny name. My name is Megan Rose Priscilla Sunshine. Hey, mister, did you see a dolly anywhere? I found one when I was playing in the orchard, you know, behind the rich man's house. I wanted to keep the dolly, but my mommy said no. She said it has lice. I don't know what a lice is, but I don't want a dolly with lice. If you can find her and clean her off, will you please give it to me? Please, 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 please.
Well, maybe, kid. It depends if you give me $1 million. Because, God, I mean, I'm the kind of guy who just kind of wants $1 million because I stole all the stuff that I'm going to have to return. I'm going to have to cover my expenses somehow here. That almost looks like some kind of hard drive that's been stripped, except they don't really look like that, but only slightly. Well, good afternoon, Busby, my friend. What's a fine fellow like you up to this day? Well, I'm a thief. I guess that makes me a fine fellow. I see. I'm writing a new song myself. I call it Ode to a Frog. Want to hear it? Ah, yes, and you can choose yes or no. And it's like, well, poop on you. Whoa! Calm down with the vulgarity there, sir. Nope, no, forget it. I'm not playing anything for you. Come back later. Oh, I see. Well, perhaps I didn't realize that options could have some kind of consequence. That's a crazy concept. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and I forgot, there's all these objectives, you know. Without a ring, what will everyone kiss? Oh, I can think. No, never mind. Steal back the king's ring. A king with bad breath is no king at all. Agreed. Find the king's toothbrush. The king is likely to get thirsty at some point, ever. Return his chalice to him, because he can't have his royal lips touch common carnival glasses. The king won't look very kingly without his scepter. Better get that back too. Other kings will laugh at your king if he doesn't have a crown. Give him back his crown? Okay. The king will still be a king without his amulet, but honestly, I don't think he'd be as good a king. Come on here, people. While you're grabbing the other things, might as well get the king's amulet too. Once you've stolen back all the king's swag, return to the castle and chuck him right back to him. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna have you play a song now. Here goes. Did you like it?
Oh, I knew you would.
Do you want to borrow my spare music box? You can listen to it whenever you like. Okay. Oh, yeah. I didn't really finish listening to the song, so, you know, well, it doesn't... Well, it didn't finish the song, but they're frogs. I mean, you can't expect their attention span to be all that long, can you? Well, I certainly don't. All right there, Busby. Not a step further. My name's Castleman, and I can't let you into the castle until I've seen the king's 6 treasures with my own eyes. What about with somebody else's eyes? Otherwise, you might steal the 7th treasure, the king's sword. I'll have you know that sword is the only thing preventing the evil castle ghost from taking over. So hurry along and bring me the crown, scepter, chalice, amulet, ring, and toothbrush. Only then will the king be restored, and you will be forgiven. I love the whimsical style of this mission. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. It's quite hard to get a whimsical style right, don't you know, and not have it sound just, you know, cringeworthy or you know, just not strike a balance in one way or another. But this one pulls it off magnificently. I mean, the toothbrush, that's just completely amazing. There sure is a lot of speech here, though, and speeches are something that I simply cannot abide. I hate them. That's why I'm a rapper, because I hate words. You see, it all makes sense. There's an Easter egg, and I've found one. And it's now 2 of them. Now, there are many fun places to go in this mission, but this wall's vibration does not match that wall's vibration, and everybody loses because of it. It is simply unacceptable. Oh, I see. What do you want? Oh, Busby, maybe you can help me. My bakery is infested with frogs! Good gracious, keep your voice down. If anyone finds out, I'm ruined. I think they came in through a hole in the wall down the grassy alley. Maybe you can draw them out. Anyway, if you can find a way to get rid of them, I'll give you a big discount on anything you want. Anything I want, eh, lady? How about $1 million? Will you give me a discount on that? I'll pay you $250,000 for $1 million, and that's my final offer. Well, they sort of just kinda keep coming, don't they now? Even when I take the music box off. Well, hey there, frogs, you are coded very well. And everything in this thing is coded well, and she's coded so well that she teleported into the store. God, do you know what I love about my bakery? There's no frogs in it! Well, I love to stand around and chat, but there's baking to do. If you need anything, just bring me a recipe. I'd be glad to help. Oh, a recipe, huh? This door is quite, non-existent on the outside. It's a great, big, old physics-defying moment of thing, except, I guess that room would be theoretically there or something, or here, so actually, you know, I'm totally wrong and mistaken, and, you know, I should just be shut the hell up, because I seem to be running out of things to say, so let me just go into the store and see if I can't, maybe pick something up. But I don't have any apples, so... Sod that, muffled gin shop. Going to get some more apples over here. I guess I won't, you know, teleport, because after all, it's a bit of a walk, and you can see things. And this almost looks like water, but it's actually paper, like everything else in this mission. It's very paperful. Oh yes, apples. Pick them from the truffula trees, and they look a lot like those, except kind of more round and space age. You know, you've got to get rid of the old truffula trees so that you can plant better ones made with carbon fiber and turn them into space elevators. That's all we were trying to do. We weren't trying to, you know, kill the environs or anything. It's all Dr. Seuss was just a complete liar. It's absolutely disgusting to me. And I can't stand the fact that I've only got 3 apples and I should be able to get more, which I can if I go into here, but I think that I've, you know, 3 apples is quite a lot of monetary exchange value that I've plundered in one day. I mean, I'm pretty much rich. I could trade these for at least $750,000 in pairs, which is a higher currency level. Oh my god, respawn, grab it, grab it. My name's Fen, the Slavering Grabbiter, and I'll see you guys some other point later, maybe? Bye for now.